The whole bottle, let's go. On the left, you see 3 Bulgarian women. There's a lot to discover. Good morning from Bulgaria. Today we're heading east to the Black Sea. Join me on an 8-hour train. Got myself some lunch, so let's have some fun. I realized I don't really like peace that much. Spent too many days in Central Europe, and then I returned to the Balkans at midnight. I didn't even have water for 20 hours.
Можно меня билет за Varna? 10 часа.
All that waiting to 10 minutes behind a slow bastard, be told I have to go downstairs and buy my ticket. I have 6 minutes. Got the ticket. It seems like we all need to get to Varna. Okay, so we're taking a break in a town that I can't pronounce. It's Gorna something. We're gonna get some coffee. It's gonna leave in 15 minutes.
Добър ден. Можно мне кофе?
Да?
Американо.
Yes.
Coffee longo?
Black. Черный.
Сахар?
Без сахар. Thank you. Спасибо. Либо корейский из...
Благодаря.
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 I think the train's moving now. Woo. Close one. Sorry you couldn't get anything, man.
Nice.
So, middle of the day, doing something super risky. Gonna drink some rakia, handed by this gentleman beside me. It's his trademark, rakia.
You drink this with water.
With water?
You can put in your bottle a little bit from this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you try it.
Is it sweet?
Yes, it's sweet.
What a journey. You saw me. I had some rakia with that old man. Homemade rakia. 37 degrees. Now this is extremely useful. Wow.
If they have goulash, then I'm all for that.
But in Cyprus, we call this kubepka. It's grape leaves wrapped up in rice and meat.
Може ли един гулаш? Да, за тук. Да, да. Моята само супа, гарнитура и хляб.
Къде му да идва?
Той от Америка.
And Cyprus. Something from Bulgaria. A Bulgarian beer.
Хайникен, Старобранен.
Heading to my hotel. I'm gonna pull a workout. Tomorrow, first things first, I'm gonna head to the site that led me to the city in the end. This very interesting city bordering the Black Sea, with very interesting personalities and characters. If you don't get to see my workout, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning from a crispy, sunny Varna. And what a beautiful city this is. It still retains a magical, genuine Soviet feeling to the city bordering the Black Sea. And that makes me happy. Alright, I'm not gonna tease you anymore. We're heading to the behemoth, giant monument of the Soviet-Bulgarian friendship. Can you guys see me? It's kind of dark here. Alright, now I'm heading through this graffiti-tainted underpass, overgrown bushes, overgrown trees, and behind those cedar trees is the monument of the Soviet-Bulgarian friendship. There's a lot to discover. And this is one of the reasons I came to Bulgaria, just for this monument. Took 2 whole days of traveling. Little guy, the condition of these steps are not so great, but that is a good segue to explain to you guys that this place is largely abandoned and forgotten. It's 1989. So much passion and dedication went into building this monument in a very short time span. And it's such a shame that it's been left in this state. It used to be adorned with bronze. 27,000 workers, not only builders and architects, but also doctors, teachers, and other volunteers. They're all part of the history of constructing this monument that we're about to see. Oh, first glance. All these trees, by the way, there are an estimated 10,000 to 20,000 planted trees with the construction of this site. And I nearly missed it, but it seems like there's a forgotten pathway here. You see? I assume the bomb shelter, the entrance to that at least, was somewhere here. Just some cold air. Focus, bro. Damn. It's my iPhone shit. This monument was built to commemorate the Soviet army and, of course, the friendship between the Soviet people and the Bulgarians. It's pretty amazing in person. It looks amazing now. Imagine what it was in the former days of glory, adorned with bronze and having an eternal flame. And between the two flanks are rooms which were intended for exhibitions and events. I didn't know that there was such a grandiose view of the Black Sea right ahead. Look at this. If we could see further, there would be, what's the name? Batumi in Georgia. Right hand side is Turkey. There's not as many steps as I thought. I saw some fat ass YouTubers who came here and they're huffing and puffing about the steps, but it's nothing. They are in bad condition though. Look at this. The municipality wanted this monument to be finished in a mere span of 7 months, and they didn't have the capacity or the means, the resources to finish it in 7 months. So not only builders were allocated for this project, but also teachers, doctors, a number of people contributed to this with no pay. Now left abandoned, forsaken, and rusted. What a magnificent piece. You can see on the right hand flank of this monument are 4 Soviet soldiers. On the left you see 3 Bulgarian women, one holding a bouquet of flowers and the other with bread and salt. And this just symbolizes that they are welcome here. Underneath is a bomb shelter, and within this complex there's actually rooms. It's hollow. Of course, the Soviet soldiers with a star on each of their helmets. You can't really see it from here, but their eyes are hollow and their appearance is all the same. Black forever. Is there any way inside the complex or anything?
I'm sorry, not.
This might be a very stupid thing, but let's... It's so dark that I can't see anything. I can only see through my iPhone screen. Damn. We kind of inadvertently take for granted these structures from the Soviet Union and Soviet history, spanning from the 20th century up until almost the 21st century. We just know that somewhere in the world, in post-Soviet countries, we have all these monoliths and statues to commemorate the past. And sure, they're built to last to a certain degree, but one day these are going to be all fallen. There's going to be no more relics of the Soviet Union or Soviet history. And look at the state that they're in right now. You have all the markers of modern day society popping up. You have all these new real estate developments right next to these old sites. Like, look what we have here. Kind of bittersweet seeing these places of old and being here in person. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed my trip to Bulgaria. That rakia the old man gave me on the train getting here. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, and if you loved the video, check out my Patreon, link in the description. Благодаря. I think this is made in Bulgaria. Either it's sweet or dry. Do you know if this is sweet or dry? Wine?
No.
It's dry? Yeah? Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted, yeah. Imagine you have this park right behind you, and then you live here in this modern development, or that one. By the way, I just got a fresh cut by Masao Hair Salon right behind me. It's close to the monument that I saw. Excellent service, excellent price. So if you're in Bulgaria, come to this place. Best place in Varna. So I'm walking back home after exploring Soviet history, and now look at some beautiful modern day art. I was talking to the hairdresser and she said that prices in Varna are even increasing after the war in Ukraine. If you want yourself a lovely Soviet apartment here in the Black Sea, you're going to be paying around 500 euros for a 1-bedroom. So I have about 5 hours left of this journey. We're in northern Bulgaria. I met this really interesting bunch of musicians, of Bulgarian musicians, who traveled to Cuba and to Helsinki and Stockholm, and they play music there. So this is the first night I'm spending here in Varna, and I just wanted to share something. I was watching Baldwin Bankrupt's videos when I had a broken leg. 2 months I was handicapped, I couldn't walk, couldn't do anything, and this was also a few months before the first lockdown. So I had like the pre-lockdown vibes before that shit show began. And I was sitting there watching his videos and looking at him, exploring the post-Soviet countries as well, and it really gave me inspiration to one day do these things myself. And ever since I went to Russia, been to Ukraine, and I've seen almost all Balkan countries there are, and there's so much more to see. And the thing is, having a thought without the implementation is useless. If you have ideas, plans, goals, as it says in Mark 11:24, I'm going to paraphrase it: pray for it, believe it, and it will happen. And when you pray for it, believe that it is already done. Put the action into the thought. The thought itself is pretty much useless.